Greetings everyone, my name is Eduardo, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. In this live stream, I'll cover primarily viewer submit levels, and maybe some levels online if I have the time. As always, if you want one of your levels to be covered, please leave level ID either on YouTube, Twitch, or Mixer, either will do, and please submit no more than 2 levels at a time. If you submit more than 1 level, I reserve the right to reorder your stages, so they can be spread out better. So I'll begin with this stage, Metroid, Super Metroid, Ceres Space Colony by Oscarm, with 80 plays and a score of 47. So welcome to the stream Sylveon, Mr. Lee, YouTube, Redacted, Snivy, Jedok, Iwumi, Cyanesk, Panda, YouTube, and anyone else who I missed. The sequel to Metroid 2. Oh, by the way, the game idea guy, aka Panta, did you receive my Discord message? Hi Ridley. Hi not Ridley. Now you escape out of here before the entire place blows up with us in it. Oh, gotcha. I said that I tried out the demo of Alpha Point version 0, and it works on my system. You know, this feels more frantic than the original. Somewhat. As we actively see the place being burned up. Or exploding. Come on, elevator, go up faster, please. Thank you, Panta. And we're out of here. Pretty much as close as it could be. Maybe add more platforming segment to the end to make it more frantic. Second up is Weapon Capsule Relay 58 by YouTube Social HC2 with 95 plays and a score of 20. Hi Proto. Your level's next. You know the drill for this kind of stage. I won't repeat what I found about this, unless someone asks. Not quite. I wish I had the platforming segment at the end. And maybe a global timer, but those aren't present yet. Frankly, and by this point, the Weapon Capsule Relay stages by YouTube, they become sort of a tradition on this channel. After Magmax departed. By the way, I will eventually let's play Super Metroid. Fun fact, even though I love Metroids, I never fully completed it. Or even got to the end, really. I only made it halfway through, I think. I aim to correct that. Hey, Lipatio. I played the original Metroid, a slightly better version, but yeah, it's one of the weakest entries in this series. Wow. I'm surprised they got it. Well, I'm not really surprised they got it that wrong, even though Super Metroid actually has this plot in game. Oh, you mean Metroid 2? That's also an interesting entry. I know the ending, I know the starting, but I never played it. The only thing I've heard about it is that this remake is awesome, the fan remake, and that it may be less of a Metroidvania compared to the first game. Sure. Please private message me the IDs of MMMW3, just to make sure there's no mistakes or discrepancies. Well, I like the idea of it, Sylveon. It's better than having 20 boss rematches, but I can see how long it takes. Also, I need to really play the fan remake. I didn't play it during its release because I was worried about Nintendo DMCing it. Yep, that's right, Cyan. The TNT doesn't hurt you when it explodes. Yep. Because after Snively's level pack is completed, the only thing left is yours and someone else's. Hang on a minute. Third up is Megamixmania, Darsenal Assault Rockman Maker 1.6 by Protoman 1987 with 13 plays and a score of 2, aka by Eduardo. Nope. I doubt the devs here want to be DMCA'd. If anything, they'll probably add Sonic first. Or Knuckles. Okay, last time it was Protoman. Let's give Base a time to shine. That's correct, Lipatio. Oh, I see. Remastered and Episode 0 are two completely different games. They're just built with the same engine. Maybe Zen, but will it apply to all special weapons, or only the ones from Mega Man 11? Or it could be the X series. I'd love to have the ability to wall kick. Yeah, I heard Panda, they added a New Game Plus mode. When I eventually LP the game, I'll do the base mode and New Game Plus. As apparently it actually adds in new content. Hey Buster, welcome to the stream. I will say compared to last week, this week was much better. Probably also turned it to a Corrupted 1 game. I know AVGN was in that one Mega Man fan game, but that's still under development. This was an okay to decent stage. Compared to your previous stages, Eduardo, this was kind of forgettable. Oh wait, it's not over yet. I love the upgraded Commando Bomb. Much better than its Mega Man 10 incarnation. Perhaps, you can sort of do that with Mecha's website, but I like it built into the game. That's why I said I would like to have it, Buster. But, of course, very likely not. Magmal 2's wheel cutter is kind of overpowered. That's why the wheel cutter in this game, although better than Mega Man 10's, is not as good as Magmal 2's, it's more balanced. In Magmal 2, it's basically a chainsaw. In retrospect, it really needed a nerf. At this point, frankly, by this point, I'm not sure if many people know of the deconfirmed list. If you want to use a stage select, use Mecha's website. Ever since I played Mega Man Maker, I've been really suspicious of holes in the wall. Also, on the note of episode 0, I'm probably gonna finish streaming it in 2 weeks. After tomorrow's and next week's stream. However, there will be some content which I will pre-record. For example, probably the arena, but we'll see. As I intend to do all the arenas, plus one bonus custom one. If you watch Mega Marino's live streams, you know which one I'm referring to. It's alright, Christian. Darn, I missed one. Yep, Lipatio. I suppose so, Mai. Enemies can walk on them. Compared to your other levels, Eduardo, this was simply okay. Maybe the upper end of okay, but to be frank, it was kind of disappointing compared to your other efforts. Forward up is QueenMonika Mega Man Maker Adventure Advanced Stage 11 Season 1 Finale by QueenMonika with 5 plays and a score of 0. This is it. Let's go through this from left to right. I guess all these are references or mini reduxes to the previous levels. The previous 10 of them. Same here, Panda, but that feature has been deconfirmed. I don't think that's the way you're supposed to get through it, but it works. Hopefully I don't soft lock myself here. Not yet, Eduardo. I really need to eventually cover it, especially with the AI opponents they've added. Crystal's done, now onto Jewel. And in case I don't have the proper special weapon, I can get out of here. Antagonists to those enemies are fairly weak, otherwise I wouldn't be able to damage boost through them. What's down here? I'm not checking down there. This, however, I knew the wall looked suspicious. A weapon tier list, I suppose. Hi, Gogolus. There are definitely some weapons that are much better than others in Mega Man Maker. Some weapons that are clearly much better than the rest, which I don't mind happening, and some weapons which clearly suck. Automatic save game, Sylveon. Just make sure not to exit the game while mid-save. You know, this made him kind of easier. That's 2 down. I don't know how many left to go. 8, I guess. Now on to Blockman. Ah, that's really strange, Sylveon. File a bug report, I guess? That's also why I always back up my save data, in case weird stuff like that happens. If you go into the Magmo server, you should be able to download a 100% save file. Just download it from the server, much faster. Probably as you're trying to play it from a server farther from their own servers. It hasn't technically been released to international markets yet. As in being overpowered, I suppose. Rockman next dive, Christian. I don't play it yet as I'm waiting for the American release. Plus, I don't really play gacha games. I'll probably be playing it on an emulator. 3 down, I suppose 7 left to go. On to the Sparkman section. Like I said, each corresponds to a different stage in a chapter. Each with mini reduxes of the gimmicks and various challenges. This ones are pressing the switches with the crunch dons or press dons. Hi, APM. Probably need something else. Hello? Am I missing something here? Oh, wait. There's another way to get up here. Sure, APM. I need to get high enough to lure it to slam, but... pretty good. Go ahead, Iwumi. Hi, Oscarm. I covered one of your stages as the first level. Yeah, I can't do it. I'm gonna get out of here. I have Sylveon. Yeah, I decently like it. I'll go back there a bit later. I don't know, you're mostly a stranger to me. You answered your own question, Iwumi. How would emulating a free game count as piracy? If you want instructions, look up BlueStacks. And this stage is okay to find. It's just a big one. And probably some of the sections are optional. I'm just trying to 100% it. Nice goal. Exactly, and the OS is technically free, isn't it? Thank you, Oscarm. Oops. Thought I had a different weapon on the chain. I doubtedly improved the lag. Let's double check and see what's on the right side. Actually, no. Let's get 2 keys first. Okay, I'll skip getting the other weapon as I don't know how to get through that section. Uh-oh, I do need it. Now I think about it, there is a way to fix that. Yeah, hopefully Electman and or Fireman are at it. I finished all the other sections outside this one. How do I get it to stomp? I need some way for it to press down on the hammer, but I can't reach high enough. Alternatively, I have a different way of doing this. No, I can't. I need the green one to move. And if I move the green one, I need the blue one, the orange one. I can do it with this one. Can you give me my weapon? There we go, that's one. Oh, I see. I think. Hello? The right one and bottom one work, but this one, I'm not sure what's going on. It's supposed to be able to press if I get close enough. I'm going to keep They're off-screen spawners, aren't there? Okay, now it worked. It's the timing, isn't it? There, just in his jump between the platforms. The first one was the hardest one. Then the next easiest and easiest. Anyways, we're out of there. Yep, Lipatio. I wonder if Croby will be able to design fortress bosses before the engine adds them. That'd be pretty funny. I get what they were trying to get me to do there, but you need to know in advance how it works like that. That should. 6 meets 6. And these are optional tools in case you didn't have them. Don't worry, he'll be here soon enough. Hi, you tree. I've infinite lives, so I'll just spam. Oh great, all of you are here. Let's spawn all of you in, why not? Nope, only 4 of them. Okay, pile driver time. Thank you. One of the longer stages... Kinda wish it was more non-linear. It was okay, an okay conclusion. Not only that, Gokulist, both in terms of being a YouTuber and level designer, performance levels are rather messy, but they gradually got notably better, and now they turn into a mod or two. I'm pretty sure even before the Mega Man Maker devs implemented, he'll add Fortress bosses, and a new special weapon. Fifth up is YDC Scloof Fortress 2 Electric Boogaloo featuring Mega Man 1 Mega Man by Kun Fu Cuts Man with 16 plays and a score of 5. Yep, after so long, Croby got tired and decided to implement lava himself. Reference to Mega Man Tree's Fortress. Frankly, I'd like to see more people mod Mega Man Maker. Not just simple graphical mods, but stuff like this. No, this wasn't made using Croby's mod, Iwumi. It just has some text editing. Unless I mixed up the files. Not yet, Iwumi. But I don't blame you. Most designers in Mega Man Maker aren't good ones. If you're a decent one, you should still be proud. I mean, even Capcom's level designs for most of the Mega Man series are, at the very best, decent. Only a few games like 4 and 11 have good level design, I'd say. No, 4 and 11. I'll say, Red, there are a lot of levels on my queue today. I may not have the time. If you're playing as Bass, Mega Man Bass isn't too bad. But if you're playing as Mega Man, even though he's better at the bosses... Oh no. Didn't activate. Of course, it wouldn't. See, redacted. Huh? This wouldn't be so tricky if I had slide jumps. Yeah, Mega Man isn't so bad as well, but for a first-time player, I would suggest playing as base first. The bosses aren't too bad for the most part. But if you played the game at least once, and or are an experienced Mega Man player, sure, play as Mega Man first. The first time I played in base, I played with Mega Man. That wasn't necessarily the best idea, especially with certain levels. Oh yeah, make sure to use special weapons. Hi, Yellow Devil. Yeah, I remember Burner Man. He's a lot easier if you use the ice wall, but Buster only, oof. So the old Devil Core. Who knew that Pump Man was actually piloting El Devil all this time? Slightly modified Gokulus. There's a funny thing about Mega Man Base. It's actually possible through glitches to obtain all 101 CDs as Mega Man. However, that's not possible when playing as Base. But Monika, I think you're an okay to decent one. Again, most of the... Honestly, to be quite frank, comparing Capcom's level designs in the Mega Man series to, for example, Mario, honestly I think Nintendo's in general has better level designers. And frankly, Capcom's strengths are more in the fighting and brawling genre. The Mega Man series kind of has felt like more cheaply made in general, and has not the best level designs. I'll be right back in a moment. And I'm back. Sorry, Iwumi. No spamming. Sixth up is Speedrun 7 Flash Stopper by Dead Relax, with 29 plays and a score 3. Whoops. Yep. Oh, okay, the platforms are so short, I am forced to use it. But of course if I do it, it immediately kills my momentum. I need to be really fast with my jumping when I toggle it off. I pressed it in the wrong order. Just, if I'm slightly off, I'm gonna fall. I don't like holding right or left as I don't want to accidentally fall into the pit. There we go. It was only 6 of them. The easiest speedrun level yet, but you just need to get the hang of toggling it on and off. Slightly more difficult, but once you get the trick, it's very simple actually. This is it. The level I've been waiting for, especially with the name. Sorry, just trying to type in a message. 7th up is Challenge by Ice Man with 15 plays and a score of 4. This level was suggested to me by Pixel Boy. I'll surely be back here. $100% sure. And true that, Gokulus, I'd like to see a more advanced level using this trick. I know I've seen a few of them in the past. Yep, welcome to Mega Man Maker. We have lots of memes. Well, it is some challenge, I guess. Get out of here. We're back to the start. And get out of here. Feel free to post memes under the meme sub-channel on my Discord, the information of which can be found on the bottom left part of the screen, as well as in the description below. Challenge rating, not much. Up is Space Travel 4 Part 7 Almerot Hard by Lipatio with 28 plays and a score of 8. Yep, I did, Jinoc. That's the next level up. By the way, this level was actually submitted last week, but was taken down as there were some technical issues. Hey Jaden. Oh, they're having a direct? The joke was that it's only one word, and the name of the username is Ice with a lot of dashes, man. And challenge is one of the most generic words you can use for a level. Something about the stage lagging a lot. Levels today have been okay, I guess. None so far that clearly outshine the rest. That gem's gonna be a bit painful. That's why I'm really worried with these sorts of spike jumps, which are one higher. Next time I'm damage boosting off that enemy. I tried sliding. Indeed, it was quite interesting. It wasn't my favorite level down that route. That would actually be Airflow Hobble Mach 2, but still a fun one. You're not worth it. Ah, phew. I need the fan, don't I? Looks like we're gonna be here for a while. Yeah, I don't like this jump at all. This is frankly the hardest part. I don't get it, it's supposed to hit me there. The hitbox is smaller, isn't it? Holding right. Once again, the hardest parts of the stage are not the obvious ones or intended. Ah, don't worry. All the games tomorrow will be fun. Okay, now it hit. Excuse me? Oh wow, thank you Genjin for being so horrible. Ah, thank goodness I made it. Also, my air conditioning turned on, so my apologies for the extra noise in the background. As I said, we're gonna be here for a while. I wouldn't mind it so much if we didn't have these clipping issues. Or if I had the charge kick instead. Yep, this is pushing my buttons in not a good way. Hi, Sailor. That's why I don't usually like wind gimmicks in Mega Man Maker. Stuff like this keeps happening. This is not like the Zero Project or any of the Magma 2 or 3 derived games. Better solution? Don't attack anyone. It'll only result in your death. Ah, we made it. By far the hardest section of this stage. Yet again, most of the issues are with the engine itself. I'll leave my complaints for the end of the level. Otherwise, well, it's gonna be redundant. To prevent you from jumping too high? To prevent you from jumping too high, as I said. Or the Magma 2 engine. As I keep saying, the Magma engine does not have these issues. It has its own issues, but they're much less frustrating in general. That's why I keep saying the Megamix engine, the engine which Easy's made with, that's the best engine so far. Most of the deaths that happen there, when I say most, I mean 99%, they're my fault. I don't feel like I'm fighting with the game, more like the levels. Hey, close. That's not bad design. I don't get that, Pyra. Preventing you from jumping too high, that's a legitimate challenge. That's a bit of an older engine. In some ways it's better than this one, but honestly, the Megamix engine eclipses it. It was great for its time. I will join the premiere, yes. I may not have an anniversary stream, but I will look at the premiere. Justify to me why that's bad design. Why is putting spikes in the ceiling and preventing from jumping too high a bad design? I understand why you wouldn't like it, but that's subjective. There are a bunch of level gimmicks in Mega Man Maker which I dislike, for example. That's not too precise. And besides, isn't that Kaiser design too? That isn't bad either. And frankly, there are much more precise sections. It's fairly straightforward, it doesn't require that much precision, that doesn't sound right. If it seems like bad design, that isn't necessarily bad design, so no. I don't reject it. I don't accept that justification. See, the main justifications as too precise don't really hold because, well, it's stationary. Yep, I did, Croby. Megamix is the engine, which Magwell Tree, Episode 0, and a few other games are being built in. It's the successor to the Magwell 2 engine. And from what I played so far, it's awesome. For its time, I liked it. But time passes and several engines eclipse it. At this rate, I wanted to turn to the right. This is one of the instances that never happens in Megamix. You're wrong with that. You're wrong with that, Pyra. Plenty of people admit they're wrong. That's a part of understanding and becoming more competent. If you use that justification, no one can win arguments. Then stop going there so much. Excuse me. Twitter is a cesspool of very different things, but let's keep politics and religion out of this, please. That always leads to arguments. Usually discussing that only goes down the route of politics, so that's why I'm putting an end to it now. That's alright. Especially the real world and how much of a cesspool Twitter can be. I just want to cut down arguments before they pop up. If only I can get back there. Now can I make it through without dying to random stuff? Ah, made it after 8 deaths. I made it almost once, but died to something pretty stupid. Oh. Right then. Boogie mode makes X6 much more tolerable, but I still suggest using a tweaker on top of that. True, it's basically Kaiser. If it was a Kaiser level, it'd be fine. But it's kind of a difficulty spike is what I'm saying. It does have a gradual difficulty curve, so it already is better in that regard. Rats. And I like these challenges, especially this section. Funny how that turns out, literally. Like with many of Lipatio's previous stages, I'd only recommend this to more advanced Mega Man Maker players. Somewhat advanced. At the very least, the stage is labeled properly. It's labeled as being hard. That was an issue with several of Lipatio's stages. They're labeled as being easier than there actually are. Even with all my complaining, this is actually one of my more favorite stages, especially due to the technical amount of knowledge you need to have. Yep, I made Jaden a mod for the Sunday evening streams. You showed your level-headedness and maturity. Phew. Oh, whoa, I see it. Neat. This is actually my favorite part of the stage. I will die boom it. The thing is though, I decided for him to just be a chat mod, not a full-on mod, but... oh boy. That's gonna be an issue. Yikes. That's gonna be a really big issue getting up there. Sure, I'll give it to him after the stream. Gee, thanks you for the collision. If these fire bars weren't there, this would be a cinch. Or if I had a flight weapon. See the other problem? Another difficulty spike. I have to wait for one cycle, then I can go up. See the problem? Well, good luck with that. Okay, one jump then. Well, I can't really make it up there without double jumping either. Well, I could, but again, the fire bars still damage me on the sides. Simply put, this level is asking more from me than I can provide. It's designed for a more skilled audience. Yep, I do. Sure, go right ahead. To be honest, I think I'll just use the level editor. There's no way I can make it up there fast enough. I'm not skilled enough with the game. Sorry. They weren't kidding when it was hard. It's actually as hard as some of the very hard levels. Easier said than done, Lipatio. This isn't Megamix. The other reason why I use a controller is because it produces less noise. Otherwise you hear a lot more clicking and clacking. See for example my live stream of One Finger Death Punch. Let's see. Where's the weapon? There. Alright, back with the level editor. Sorry, I couldn't complete that. I'll mark this day as being complete. Thank you, Raj Old Dog. I will cover it. Oh no. I need to time my hops just right in order to get through. Fairly well, this level is tough. I was almost at the end too. There's only that one section which threw me off really bad. Oh yeah. Okay, I see. Space Travel Part 8. There is a way to clip up there, but... straight on. Oh, 7, sorry. Wow, okay, no. Ah. There's only a line of spikes down there. This boss was relatively a breeder out of that one section. If this one section didn't exist, I could have made it. I know it's supposed to be a difficulty escalation, but yikes. This one section alone turns it from a Diet Kaizo to maybe a harder Diet Kaizo. Nonetheless, I'll still give it a thumbs up for most of the stage. Be right back in a moment. And I'm back. Ninth up is DJHNN-037 Warrior Man by Genox74 with 16 plays and a score of 4. I am Rajold. I won't have a stream, but I'll be in chat. I never actually watched Sailor Moon. I know it's very influential. Well, because it's only hard in one section, if it was super hard at the beginning, I wouldn't even upvote or downvote it. Because I'm not that good with Kaizo status, I don't feel like I'm good enough to just upvote or downvote them. I may not like them, but that doesn't mean that they're bad. Don't worry, Daibuman. YouTube takes a while for it to change. I know, it's annoying. It can take up to 24 hours. By the way, in the future, as a replacement for Mixer after its demise, I'll probably add a different streaming platform too. I wouldn't say cute, but neutral. Genox has tended to be on the better side in terms of aesthetics. Even if their levels aren't the best, sometimes, their aesthetics are always better on point, I guess. Whoa. It's kind of funny to see the Crunchtons dude like that. You don't even need the Yoga blocks up there, they're just there for comforting you. Oop. I slid right past it. Of course it would happen. Yeah. That's the unfortunate thing. That's the blade cracker. I wish it didn't have the refire delay, but I guess for balance reasons. Otherwise, it'd be even stronger than a drill bomb in some ways. fancier and more balanced. The other thing that makes it more balanced is that I can't fire through terrain, and I can only have one on screen at a time. Again, Mega Man Maker already balanced the Metal Blade, along with Magma 1R. But that's already being a dead horse by this point. And I can shoot in 8 different directions here too. The final boss of that game isn't really that difficult. Whoa. In before complaints about that game, or negative criticism. I shouldn't say they're complaints if they're legitimate legitimate complaints, but... depends on which. To be honest, Proto Mode is only really for people who want a more masochistic experience. Even in Mega Man 10, honestly, I recommend in Mega Man 10 to just play Mega Man or base, not Protoman. I get why they didn't want to be as strong as in Powered Up because that was too powerful, but they overcompensated. Now, if his shield was always up when running or jumping, then it would be a different story. I mean, Mega Man Beyond fixed Protoman for me. Not exactly. You really shouldn't take double damage there. More like 50% more damage, and have a better shield. He doesn't take double damage? Okay, that fixes it. I never played Proto Mode in 10 because of bad experiences. Not quite. They get different experiences, but again, I'll get my full thoughts when I play it in the future. I will say that my thoughts may tick off some of you, but just want to make it clear. Oh, he does? One person says he doesn't, one person says he does. Can a third person clarify? Really, the game I'm most excited for after Episode 0 is Magmal Tree. If you thought that spending over a month on Easy is a long time, you haven't seen anything yet. Magmal Tree at the current rate is probably going to take at least 3 to 4 months of streaming to complete. But with 180 plus levels, not counting the bonus content. Six isn't a throwback game. Honestly, I want to continue my point I made earlier about Capcom and their usually not that good level design. Combined with their sequel stagnation, it results in most of the Mega Man series blending together, really. And to be quite frank, after 9, 10 really should have had a non-8-bit style. We already had a throwback game with 9, we didn't really need another one. Which is why I'm glad 11 went with that graphical style. I mean, I don't mind 8-bit, but it gets tiring playing only 8-bit games after a while. I want to see more 16-bit Mega Man games. Or even 32-bit. Yeah, you need Game Maker, Rajold. Game Maker Studio. Unfortunately, developing it is kind of a pain because of how slow it is. Hopefully for Magma 4, if it's done in time, we'll have a Godot port. Ah, did Legacy Collection change something then? Could be. Yeah, Mega Man 8 is... it has its problems with gimmicks, but I feel it's underrated. It's not the worst, but it deserves more accolades. Honestly, I feel it's due to the major jump between 7 and that. If we had Mega Man and Base before 7, and if we had Mega Man and Base between 7 and 8, I think less people would hate 8. By the way, if you want to play the ski sections better, just emulate the original game. On Legacy Collection 2, there's input lag. Ah, that explains it. They may have activated before in a previous playthrough and it was still activated. I guess this is okay. Didn't I already cover this? Hang on a minute. Okay. 10th up is Frozen City by Croby with 34 plays and a score of 12. For a moment there, I thought I already covered this stage, but no, I didn't. There was another stage by the same name by a different author, which I played in the not-too-distant past. Yeah, Mega Man Maker levels sharing the same names. More possible than you think. No mods yet. That'll be at the end of the stream. AKA in about 30 minutes or so. I will say that the levels in the second half of the stream are better than the first half in general. The only Mega Man games which have swimming are Mega Man 8 and Mega Man 3 DOS. But yeah, it was underutilized outside of Aquaman's stage, but even then, it wasn't really used that much. Oh, the Secrets of Mist already? Huh. Oh, I see. This direction? Okay, let me finish this section, then I'll check the checkpoint. Maybe as a power-up to bring back swimming. Okay, so if the left route is the mandatory route, then the right route must be the wheel cutter route. Got it. My thoughts exactly, Diamond. Just a few words are different, but that's effectively the same thing. It's not like they do two different things. That's a more legitimate criticism, but... yeah, that sucked. And he's right, Iwumi. He already said it's on the LC2 menu. I think he missed that chat message. I see. And we're out of here. Let's go back on the mandatory route. When I started on the right, I kind of thought that was one of the mandatory routes and I missed a checkpoint somewhere else. Secret. Didn't happen the first time, but of course the time I wanted to go back there it happened. Yeah, but it's most of the time it's accurate. Okay, here's the thing, after I'm done with this stage, I'm going to check for myself and use that. This was a decent stage, I'd say. Better than most of the stages in this episode. Sadly. Exit stage left. I'll give it a thumbs up. It was a decent stage with decent trappings. Okay, I double checked. Protoman takes double damage in Mega Man 10 by default, and you can only have up to 2 shots on screen at a time. So Daibuman's right. I checked using a different two different websites and they say the same thing. 11th up is Searchy City 28XX by Sinesk, with 17 plays and a score of 3. Which means that my earlier complaint still stands that, to be frank, Protoman feels underpowered even with his shield if he only has it when jumping. Now, I don't want him to have the Proto Strike, but this overcompensates in the other direction. Especially considering he can only fire 2 shots on screen at a time. That seems like too much of a punishment to me. If I were to balance Protoman, keep the current shield, make him take 50% more damage, and increase his shot limit to 3. Maybe 2 if you want to push it, but I'd still keep it at 3. Now this is assuming that Megaman has a charge shot. If Protoman has the charge shot, which I believe he does, then I guess you can keep the 2 shot limit. All I know is that when Protoman takes a hit, his shield gets knocked off, but in general, he's overpowered in that game. He has the Proto Strike, so infinite charge shots. Even though he can only have the 2 on screen at a time, that basically breaks most of the game. There are ways to make Protoman more fun to play, just don't do it the powered up way, unless it's for a cheat mode or bonus. Yep, that's rapid fire. They removed it to make the game simpler, to get back to the olden days flame, that's why. As a throwback to the classics, mainly 1 and 2. After all, 9 and 10 were throwback games, so to return to the olden days. I don't necessarily agree with that decision. Well, not necessarily, I don't agree with it at all. I understand disabling the charge shot, but sliding... it opens up a lot for Mega Man's skill set, so I disagree with removing that. But I already made my opinion on that rather clear. That wasn't exactly the reason, Daibumin. The reason was more to get back to the olden days. A simpler time. Because whoa, what happened there? As I was saying, there was actually a growing complaint that there were too many new gimmicks and features being added to Mega Man Classic, which diluted the experience. And I get that complaint, but they went too far. I agree with that. That's one way, Croby. As a reward character for bonus, yeah. Fun. Oh boy. Oh no. Do you see the problem here? Yeah, I'm not going for that. No thank you. Thank goodness it's optional. I much prefer Protoman over Nightman and Rock Force. Out of all the members of the Rock Force and Rock Force, he always felt like the weakest, or not the best suited for the stages. Even Dive Man, who I consider to be the second or third worst, still had a lot of uses, especially in Fishman. Fairer, I guess. Weaponry is... just be careful when balancing it. Don't make them underpowered, please. Yeah, what I would do is make the game fairer, keeping the original level design as an option, enhance the graphics, music, I guess keep the music but have an option for arranged music, and re-add the charge and slide shot, the charge shot and sliding. But for weaponry, be really careful when rebalancing it. That's one of the things that people love with the game, and I don't want that to be removed. Or perhaps have an option for that, like have original weaponry and rebalanced. How about 16-bit then? GG. Yep, I know it. Yeah, I've heard about it. I never played the first game or the second game by Inti. Seems like it has a more diverse set of characters, and it may be more difficult or less difficult than the first. I'm getting conflicting opinions or results from that. If I ever get back to Castlevania games, I will eventually have to try out the entire series. Twelfth up is Toplight Disco by Halfscreen Prince, with 56 plays and a score of 9. This level is submitted by APM the Agent. Well, Mega Man's good old days, specifically 2. Not so much 1. It isn't, but for many people, it's their first experience of Mega Man and their favorite. That's why they based it off of that for a throwback game. I agree it's not that good. Really, it's mediocre. But considering it was players' favorites, it was probably the best move to base it off of that. Huh? Okay, invisible wall then. Well, we made it through, I guess. To make the games easier. Emulators have that too. The other reason I Woomy is because it may be the first and only Mega Man Classic game they played. But we can have a whole discussion of why that is, but in general, 2 is a favorite for many, that's why they base it off of 2. If 4 was people's favorites, then they would design it off of 4. Even then, I made my opinions apparent that I like Mega Man 10 over 9. But, in general, they could have done a better job. See, I get why they based it off of that, but even without the charge shot sliding, they could have done a better job. That's what I'll say. I don't hate 9, but it could be better. Oh. Alright, that's one way of making Top Man much more of a problem. Kinda difficult with a different engine. I'm just happy that 9 brought back the series. I didn't want the series to die with 8 and just remakes. And I'm happy that most players found it fun. It'd be far worse if people found the game to be bad. Oh, only 1 then. I should have gone for the bottom one then. Yeah, and 11. Thank goodness 11 also saved the series again. That'll be next week. Alright, I'll end off with this level, then I'll finish off with Croby stage. 13th up is Megaman IWA Wily Citadel 1 Outer Barricade. By Megaman, it's Wily again, with 3 plays and a score 0, aka by Roger 2. I agree, 11's actually one of my favorite games in the series so far. Up there with 4. And to be quite frank, I need to regrade some of the earlier Let's Plays as I was too harsh in some games. I already regraded, for example, the ROM hack Indonesian Artifact to be decent. And to be honest, I was too harsh on Mega Man 7 itself. In retrospect, it's more of an okay to decent title. Maybe decent. But before I said it was subpar to okay, in retrospect with some other considerations, it's okay to decent. 7 remake, 7 8-bit demake, that's decent. Until 11 came out, I'd say that 4 was the best designed Mega Man Classic game. But Mega Man 11, however, that's the closest contender, although it has its own problems. In terms of individual level design, bosses, weaponry, the main gimmick of the main gimmick of the game being the double gear, they're all pretty well designed. However, one of the main issues I have is that the Roadmaster stages, not Roadmaster, there's only 3 Wily Fortress stages effectively. It was too short on that front. Plus the graphics felt, although they were nice, the game kind of had a cheaper made feeling. I don't know how to describe it. Oh, don't get me wrong, it was great, good, but compared to stuff like DKC Returns or other 3D games, then it feels somewhat lackluster in that regard. Plus the music wasn't good. Even if we just take the compositions and 8-bit demake them, they aren't as memorable as the stuff from 4 and the other parts of the series. Here's to hoping that 12 in the future fixes these problems. At 2.5, yeah. The last stage was just the conveyor belt, or crash lift segment. I don't mind the model in 11, it's just the animations. Like I said, the game kind of has a more cheaply made feel. I don't know exactly how to describe it. Also, what happened to the DLC? That seemed like a perfect opportunity to add bass and Protoman. I know they wanted 11 to be a soft reboot of sorts, but nonetheless they could have taken it further. I don't know how to describe it, but it feels like 11's music, especially the way they formulated it, doesn't sound as memorable. Cheapness is one way of putting it. It's kind of funny to say it, but 11's animations feel a bit too lifeless and robotic. Yeah, robotic, I know. The Roadmasters, however, had a better shot. I know, soft reboot of sorts. But even then, they could have just added them for DLC. That would be a great seller. I just feel they could have done a better job, that's all. Oh. I failed the easiest one. They're neat, but they could be done better. That's what I'll say. They set a good baseline. I mean, it could be far worse. The graphics could have been bad. They could have been much cheaper, like some other 3D games. I do like how Mega Man has different costumes for the different special weapons. Reminds me of Star Force and Battle Network. Oh boy, this is gonna be scary. Ah yes, 64 and 64 too. I thought Legacy of Darkness had the same story as 64. It was an expanded re-release of sorts. It's not as bad as people make it out to be, but from what I've heard, the camera controls are atrocious. Yeah, that's exactly the way I'd like to think about it, Rojold. More of Episode 2, not Episode 1. Episode 1 was plasticine. Whoa. I've seen that. I still don't know what to think about it. I need more gameplay footage. If I ever cover Castlevania games, I'll just emulate it. I can see why. That last section is a bit... with a VR headset and device. Alright, so that's the last level. Now, on to Croby's mod. Be right back. Time to play Croby's mod. With Example Level by Croby. A continuation of the mod from last week with some new features and assets. It's not as well designed as the previous one, but it's just here to showcase the new stuff. Cactus map. The music is not the best though. I don't know why, but it reminds me of stuff from 42. Hi, Machine Gun Joe. I still want Giant Fire Met. Oh! Look at that! Should be faster though. The arc of this has been changed. Wait, why is this here? Okay. Those things don't contradict each other, iMumi. You can get a legal version and modded. You can get a legal version and emulate at the same time. I said to get a legal copy. Alright, I'll be silent for the rest of the stage. The lime green menu, yeah, that... Okay, what do you have? No changes yet, or do you have a critical mode? Those vials should fall a bit faster. Right now it's kind of too limited. The mods for the other stuff, however, are awesome. This is basically now the triple blade. This is basically a triple blade, or triple shot. Sadly, I can't link the mod as Croby has to make it private. Definitely some improvements over last week. I'd like to see a better designed stage after it, but otherwise, it's neat. I like the modded weaponry. So out of all the levels I covered during this episode / stream, my favorite level was probably Croby's stage, Frozen City. So during tonight, I'll complete the rest of Snivy Master's adventure, or Snivy's adventure. It'll be a bit of a shorter stream, however. Well then, thanks for watching and have a nice day.